Hello and welcome to the VandalStar Progress Survey video tutorial. Progress surveys will be used for early morning grade reporting and Week 12 athletic grade reporting. This tutorial will take you step by step through submitting a progress survey. If you have multiple courses, you will complete a survey for each course. VandalStar resources can be found at uidaho.edu/VandalStar. This includes several video recordings, PowerPoint presentations, downloadable how-to guides, and frequently asked questions. If at any time you need support, please contact us at vandalstar@uidaho.edu or 885-VSTR 8787. If you have technical difficulties, please submit screenshots to vandalstar@uidaho.edu and describe the situation. The first time you log into VandalStar, you will be asked if you want to set up office hours. There are multiple ways to set up office hours within the platform. This is the office hour setup wizard and is helpful if you have random office hour slots through the week. You can choose to close this message or continue by setting up your office hours. For this demonstration purposes, we're going to check Show Me This Office Hour Setup page again and then hit close so that we can move on. Once you do that, you will be directed to the home screen of VandalStar. At the top of the home screen, there is the announcement menu, and that will change throughout the semester as new things come up or resources are added. If this is not the screen that you see when you first log in, perhaps maybe you have set your first-time login page to go to a different menu, you can go to here and then hit home, and it will refresh and take you back to your home page. VandalStar does use single sign-on, and so if you are already logged in with VandalWeb or VB Learn, you should shoot straight through and it should take you right in. Otherwise, you will need to log in using your Duo device and your Active Directory information. To complete a progress survey, you'll see that there is here at the top in the announcements, outstanding progress surveys to complete. If you have more than one course, then you will have more than one progress survey. You can also get to your progress survey by going to your Students tab. There are multiple browser options available, and several of them do support VandalStar. You'll notice, though, that in Chrome here, there is not the selection for the progress survey available. One thing that we have noticed is that it takes a day for the progress survey to show up in the Chrome browser. Otherwise, it should be there available just like normal. We do not recommend that anybody use Microsoft Edge. You'll notice that the VandalStar logo is not actually appearing here. While it does have the progress survey, there are definite known technical difficulties with doing appointment scheduling while using the VandalStar platform in Microsoft Edge. Safari, as far as we know, has no problems or complications, and it is also available on any of your devices. So right now we're using a PC in order to show you the progress survey functionality, but there should be no issues with also using it in Mac platforms. So we're going to go ahead and migrate over to Firefox, and we're going to click into our progress survey. You'll notice that there's a dialog box that popped up that showed me what it was that the progress survey was for and the instructions for it. Those same instructions are going to show up here at the top of your screen. On the left-hand side, you'll see that there is the list of your students in the course. And then going across, we have multiple columns for options to choose from. Up here at the top, it tells you which survey you're doing. If you have multiple surveys, there will be a drop-down box here that allows you to toggle between the courses that you need to do and select those options. The very first column is a no feedback column. It has a green checkbox. If you have nothing to report for any of the students in your sections, we do ask that you go ahead and go in and submit your progress survey. You don't have to click anything else. You just go in and you hit submit. That tells us that you have acknowledged that you've seen the survey and that you do not have any feedback to provide for the students at this time. In fall 2018, we did discover that some instructors like to be able to choose a box for every student. And so we did add a nothing to report column for your progress survey functionality. As I mentioned, you can just leave it as no feedback and it will submit just fine, but you can also choose to mark nothing to report. In cases like this, where you might want to use the nothing to report is where you do have other students that you're marking grades for. So for the early warning grade progress survey, we have a column for D, a column for F, a column for poor attendance, early warning grade, a column for nothing to report, and a column for keep up the good work. The keep up the good work column is a kudo, so the student does get a notification that tells them, hey, good job. If we go through and activate, we would click on each one of these boxes for the choices that we want to make. You'll see that as I click through, that green check mark for no feedback goes away. So it's an easy way to keep track of whether or not I've actually clicked the box for the student that I'm intending to click for. And so that's the benefit of having this nothing to report box. So you can just kind of go through down the line and say what it is that you have that's going on. And I keep up the good work here on a couple. We've got some poor attendance and an F for 2 students. We've got another keep up the good work, but I don't have anything to report for a lot of these students. So I just click through to complete the progress survey. You see as I did that the no feedback column went away and activated another dialog box here with a green check mark. So if I click on this, it opens up a text column or text box that enables you to give specific personalized feedback to that student if you choose to. If you don't want to give any personalized feedback, then the student will receive a flag or an alert about whatever box that you had checked. So if you had checked an F and poor attendance or D and poor attendance, then the student will get 2 notifications that tell them that how they are doing in your course. If there's nothing to report, the student doesn't receive a notification. That information doesn't go anywhere. And if a student, if you give a student a kudos, then they receive that notification. And the notifications, they receive an email and it alerts them in their VandalStar dashboard. In addition to that, academic advisors for the respective student would receive a notification of how they're doing in your course. So this process streamlines previous semesters' processes that we had in VandalWeb, and it gives instantaneous feedback to the student and to the advisor once you actually hit the submit button. So if you wanted to do personalized feedback for students, you can certainly do that. You can type in their name, you can do other things. I'm missing 2 of your assignments. Please connect with me ASAP. And then you can sign your name. If you want to be a little more formal or a little more personalized, however you want to do it, you certainly can. You can say sincerely, Dr. Smith, or you can say best, Jody, or however you would normally sign your email signatures or your notifications to students. So you can do that for as many as you want to, or you can choose to do none. You'll see here where there is 2 check boxes, there is 2 text boxes. So one is for poor attendance, the poor attendance message, and the other one is for the F message. You can just choose to write the text in one of them and not the other, or you can copy and paste into both. However you want to do that. It's very flexible for your needs. So then we've completed our progress survey. We've gone through and clicked through and did all of that. And then we're going to hit submit. Alternately, you can hit save draft. If we did that, I'm going to go ahead and save draft. Maybe I got interrupted and I need to come back to it. So now that draft has been saved, it tells us at what time it has been saved, and you can get to it in 2 different ways. Then get back into the survey in 2 different ways. You can go back to the home page and click on the link, or you can go to your students tab and then to the progress survey tab that opens up and is available. So let's say now that I've come back into it and I was able to get back to what I was doing. So I've done that, and now I'm going to hit submit. You get a confirmation menu that says, are you sure you want to continue? Whatever you put in here, once you submit it and confirm, it is finalized and messages do go out to the students. So it's important to make sure that you are ready to do that, and then you would hit yes. Once it's gone, there's no way for us to change the messages that have gone. So if you inadvertently select the wrong grade for the wrong student, and then you get a student that says, I don't know what's going on, you can then go into VandalStar and you can close that flag and close the loop to everybody and let them know that it was a mistake. Or you can contact us at vandalstar@uidaho.edu for any problems that you have. So let's go ahead and hit yes. And then we have a message that says you have completed all pending progress surveys. At that point, you will then get a email confirmation that says thank you for completing the progress survey. It will tell you all of the things that you did in that survey and the associated student that goes with it. So on behalf on VandalStar, we would like to thank you for watching this progress survey video. Again, if you have any questions or concerns, please contact us at vandalstar@uidaho.edu or give us a call at 208-885-8787. We're more than happy to schedule one-on-one sessions, group meetings, or any other trainings and professional development that you might need.